Welcome back to Glider Gaming. Today we're playing in the world of Thea. And where were we when we left off? Oh, yeah, last time when we left off, we had just finished healing up from our dangerous Rasulka fight. Let's see, how bad are we? We're full on hit points, sanity, but we're a little low on faith. But not like tons, you know. We'd be a little injured if we got into a faith combat, but we wouldn't be, you know, just one hit kill in that situation, so. Oh, wow. 4.1 crafting. That's a lot. I guess, is it more than that bonus? So 16.7? 18. Yeah, it is more. Okay. You don't have the ability to hold anything, really, so. Okay, the other reason we came in here is that a couple of our commenters asked for people to be named. So we have Nishi the Witch, and then we have Scorpion Core the Warrior. Luckily, we had a male warrior. When he asked for that, I was like, I don't know, man. All I remember is ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. But we do have a male warrior. Ooh, a relic. Yeah, I remember grabbing that. It's better than other stuff we have, I'm pretty sure. It's compared to Nishi. So, Nishi's getting 1.5. It's all based off destiny. But this snare ability could be used in normal combat, making her more well off all around. Deals damage to enemies played onto the battlefield. Oh, okay. So, like, if we play her first, then anybody played after her is going to take damage based on her intelligence. So she's not our most intelligent character. Got an 8 there. There's some wisdom there. This crafter has a 14 wisdom, because I also saw wisdom. Destiny's really low, though, so it'd be really strong in certain types. Maybe we can get a Zerka here soon. She's pretty wise, so she might grow up into a Zerka. Right, we'll leave things as they are for now. Because right now she's really good in both types, but she would drop down in usefulness in the yellow combats if we gave her that. As far as spears go, Glider's using a spear-like thing. Oh, this one's worse, okay. It is one-handed, so we could lose a little bit of damage. 3 damage. Ugh, yeah, no, I don't want that. Wand-wise, 1.4. Hers was 1.5. Yeah. Oh, Bone Artifact. Okay. Bone Artifact is probably better than these other ones. Oh yeah, 1.3. Way better. Whose wisdom is higher here? Probably the adult, I gotta imagine. Nope, they're actually the same. Oh, but that one weighs too much, so the adult's gonna take that one. This thing's only 1.1, so that's not worth much. That polearm's two-handed. This one two-handed. How would that compare? I do more damage per attack, but I wouldn't get first strike damage. Right, we'll leave things here. Get back to the adventuring. I don't know what this is. What are we doing? Locked. Okay, so Theodore wants me to do something. They want me to go there. So we can go here. We can go here. But I don't want to go there yet. Spider's lair could be problematic in the long run. We should be able to handle it. Oh, perfectly. We don't even have to run the combat ourselves. Love it. And we got some research material. Love that as well. Let's talk to these Slavians here. What do you say? Okay, an armed group of Slavians stand before you. We could fight them. I don't think we want to do that. We could intimidate them, or we can convince them that we're friendly. Lost a little bit of sanity. Oh, well, we don't get to talk to them. I thought we'd get more conversation things if we did that, but oh well. Did increase our reputation with them. Now we can head down this way. Oh, someone sent us to clear this nest. Okay. So we can attack them. We can use the witch, because rats are a witch's cohort, to dominate them and make them leave. Or we can set traps to lure the rats. Let's use the witch one. That sounds like fun. Oh, just her versus all the rats, but she did it masterfully. Got a little blessing, and ooh, my meat. 53 days worth of food. We are running out of wood because of all the wood we had to burn to heal ourselves. So we might want to head over and gather some wood and grain, perhaps. Monster bone, scaled leather, enchanted leather, and malachite. That's quite the hill. If we had to set up shop on this continent, this would probably be the one. It would just give us access to crazy amounts of quality tier 2 things. But short of that, let's head back this way. We need to go there, I think. I mean, I could camp, but we don't really need the physical healing, and there's nothing to gather, so.
You come to a small village, and despite the calm weather outside, you see storm clouds hanging over this settlement, and lightning dancing threateningly around the palisade.
Okay, so this is the Theodore quest, where we have to intercede with another chosen who has walked away from the path. So we won't skip the story in case it's your first time playing this game or watching this game. So we're the chosen, so we feel this storm will not harm us.
As you walk in confidently, you see several scared faces looking out of their windows at you. Finally, a small group of villagers comes out to face you. The storm, it seems not to touch you. How?
We're gonna say the gods watch over us and ask if perhaps they've angered the gods.
Oh, that. It's not our fault. It's that fool Zbigniew. He's chosen too, you see. So we listened, and he said the light is good and we must worship it harder than the old gods. He said Svarog was a fool that cannot tame his own domain, and that worshipping magic and turmoil was evil. We listened.
So we can ask where he is, or we can use one of our domains, or one of our stats. So I think we'll go with this one. The emergence of this light is worrying, and is most certainly not of divine origin. It must have twisted their chosen. Where is he now?
They cower before your anger, but one of them remains defiant despite it all. We are simple folk. We do not understand much, but light should be good. This we know. Your words are so cold, just like Zbigniew said.
We're gonna nod and say that, you know full well the games the gods play with their chosen and their kin, but both you and they are fated to play along or perish. Ask where Zbigniew is. We're not interested in attacking them. I mean, I think we can handle a 3 with some injuries and things. But if we don't, they'll become an allied village later.
Well, I don't know. We listened to a chosen one once before.
Right, now we're going to convince them. Because once again, I want them as an ally later.
Your logic is sound, chosen. We will not fail the gods again. Here, this is where he went. They hide back in their houses and point in the direction where they last saw Zbigniew.
Very good. Got a few more Slavian reputation. We have 10 points right now. That's kind of crazy. We should probably spend some of them. I just don't know how I want to spend them. Okay, so this is a Theodore quest. Apparently this isn't one where we go somewhere. This is one where it just kind of triggers and he finds us, kind of a deal. But I think we might camp here and then maybe unlock Elvenwood. And now we can camp and gather all sorts of fun stuff. We're gonna put our actual gatherer on this, so every 2 turns we can get some Elvenwood. We can put our kiddo on there with a friend. And then we'll put 2 people on this. Then we might craft some food or something, I think. We have meat and we have berries, so I suppose that's what we will do. going to be here for 2 turns, so we can put him on that. I don't think there's anything I actually want to craft, so I guess you can gather. We track down Zbigniew, the heretic chosen who angered his gods. He spots you and speaks up. Oh, a new chosen. Come to smite me, have you? Admit that that is one of the leading options.
You're honest. Good. Let me tell you, though, your puny gods can suck it. I've had enough.
He sounds really angry, and the gods also seem unusually involved. What exactly did he do?
I stopped. I was fed up with doing their dirty work. I lived my life, and then when light came knocking, I answered, because I like their side better.
Nod and say we will not harm him, for you believe it is not your place to interfere with the courses of fate. Tell him he is weak and worthless, and the gods have no time for such vermin. An example needs to be set. We kill him. Or we can soothe his broken soul. Our god seems to be quite angry, so I think we'll go with that one.
Zbigniew was surprisingly weak, so you kill him without trouble. Theodore appears.
Turmoil and light are aligned in this. Those who seek to follow the unnatural path of the Lightbringers must surely be destroyed, especially if they were once chosen. Examples need to be made.
Nod and ask if it was a test for us all along.
Indeed, although confronting Zbigniew was needed for other reasons too. Many stoves burn in our divine kitchens, my darlings. Now, I leave you to your own devices, and the gods will surely call upon your services again. But for now, please stay alive.
Okay. So, we completed that one. We didn't get any real reward, though, so that's a little disappointing.
Ever since that odd dream, or even before that, you had a sense of the world being wrong. It is a fleeting feeling, a butterfly that flutters in your gut every now and again. You ignored it before, but now its intensity makes you fall to your knees. And as you look around, searching for a reason, a black crow lands on a branch and stares at you intensely.
So it reeks of darkness, attack it. But darkness, we've seen many times, is a counterpart to light in a balance, so probably not that. Do nothing, it is merely a crow, either a beast of nature or a harbinger of mystery, but still, only one crow. Leave it be, but observe it. Or we can reach out to the creature to show we're in no danger to it, and we wish to communicate. Perhaps it requires aid, or perhaps it's a servant of magic and will share knowledge. I like that one.
The crow speaks as it soars above you. Was it ever on the branch? Your actions are sound, but is it the path your domain would demand? Or did you choose on a moment's whim without considering your true path? There is much for you to learn, chosen.
I thought magic might have been one of our domains. I know nature is, but apparently this is the wrong choice for our god because we permanently lost sanity. That's lame. Ask what the crow wants from you. Why does it speak of your divine duties?
I am no one of importance, at least not to you, but I do have a question for you. Why are you needed? Why don't your gods send armies of chosen to solve this world-shattering problem? And do you think you have reached your true potential yet, chosen one?
So I'm not going to talk about my own path and not caring about the gods. We can admit the question crossed our mind, or say we don't question the gods. I'm feeling a little bit more fervent of a follower to this passionate god, so I'm not going to go with the questioning. I'm gonna say I'm not going to question. We are a believer.
Obedient, good. But the gods rarely need their chosen to follow blindly. Trust in the gods, but remain vigilant. If you wish to unlock your true potential, you must find out why the gods remain weak. Follow your divine path and search for the truth.
Okay. So our previous god was light and turmoil, so we're going to do nature. And we got research points, experience points. That's all. We also cooked some food. I think we're going to stay for at least one more turn, because we just need some good firewood. As we sit by the campfire, some of the sparks from the flame begin to dance in the air. They move away from the bonfire and become glimmers in the night. They seem to want you to follow them somewhere. Huh, okay, I'll follow that. An old crypt. We can say a prayer to Naya, the goddess of death. for the souls to be at rest, and then search it. Our prayer does not satisfy the angered spirits that dwell here. The wraiths slowly materialize before you, seeking to take your souls. Okay, so this is going to be way too hard for the one magic user, maybe two, that we have. This attack is also going to be difficult. But I'm willing to try it. Like I said, I feel like more of a fervent, not, you know, like, we're going to get into battle. We're not going to shy away from it. So let's just see how bad it's likely to be. Perfect. Well, for a level 5 challenge, I'm not going to argue with perfection. I'll probably mess it up. So now we search the place, and we get Forgotten Essence, which is a combination of bone and gem, a quartz sword, and a wraith is going to join us. And we got a spiritual blessing. So we can attach this wraith. That's kind of cool. And summon it. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, we also get bloodbone, some medium armor, and some coal. And we have now entered summer. We get XP each time we gather. Okay. Let's start by making sure we're not... Okay, good. We're not burning this quality material. And we have quite a few foods, so that's nice. So if we stay again, we get wheat and wood, but we won't get elven wood. If we stay twice, let's see here, that'd be 255. So that'd be 70 some. Yeah, I think we'll stay 2 more turns. And then we'll get back to exploring. Our divine path wants us to head down here. So I think we'll gather elven wood and wheat, and then we'll be ready to go. Yep, elven wood and level ups, alright. Our gatherer leveled up. We can give her wisdom, but that won't help with... Oh, it does help with gathering. Okay, so we'll take that wisdom. Then Nishi. We can make her hurry up better, which can only target one person, doesn't raise any stats. Don't love it. We can upgrade her Rain of Frogs. It can hurt our own people, but, I mean, 22 damage in physical and mental. Okay, no, not mental. Physical and, no, mental. Yeah, the other one is magic, so, yeah, we'll take that one. Alright, so we're gonna break camp. As far as the world goes, we have some space yet to explore. Oh yeah, quite a bit of space yet to explore on this map. So I guess we'll come down here.
Well met, friends. Now that Zbigniew is no longer troubling you or us, we can welcome you properly.
Okay, so now we have this city to barter with. We can visit their food trader, we can visit the tavern, we can trade, we can visit the kennels. Sure, go right ahead. We have some pups for you to buy, or we may have something more exotic. It's a one-off for helping us. We get a trained spider or a cat who will help with mystical matters and give some mental soothing. Okay, we tend to find spiders quite a bit, so let's go with a cat. We need 20 trade credit, and they value everything as trash. Some of these things are worth way more than 1. So sandstone is one of the least valuable things we have. We will give them that. Now we have a cat for sanity and mysticism. I think that's actually our second cat, if I'm completely honest with myself. Let's look at equipment here real quick. No, we have a crow, so awesome. It's like a kid that we want to promote towards being a witch now. We can up their mysticism a little bit by giving them that. So everyone has 6 movement points, so she doesn't have to have this boar anymore. Oh, the boar is a summon. Okay. And it increases movement points. Alright, so this wraith can be used in any sort of combat. So I'm going to give it to the warrior, so the warrior has some more use in non-physical combat. That's hers to make her better in physical combat. We'll give the kid the cat for now. And we'll give you the boar because you can't participate in physical combat very well. So this boar will give you something to summon in physical combat. Okay. Oh, yeah, armor. Compare this armor and that armor. Okay, this one's better. Nishi's... You can give better physical shielding, but Nishi wants shielding for other instances. Okay, I can wear that. No one else has the weight to wear that, so... Which one weighs less? The one I'm wearing. So somebody else should wear this. Yeah, we can double her shielding for sure. And you can have that one. Very lightweight, but the kiddo can't wear it because the kiddo's just too heavy. Okay. Divine Path wants us to head all the way down there. I think we're gonna head over here first. This wraps back around to there. So it'll be a long detour, but I want to finish exploring the island. We're about to set up camp when a group of goblin travelers approaches, seeking shelter. They're probably gonna rob us, but okay. The goblins sit by the fire and share stories with you. They pass around a strange weed, and soon you see visions of the spirits they speak of. Then you realize you drifted off while they robbed you and ran off. Yep. Oh, that nice armor we just got. Nah, we've had that, but it's our best lightweight armor. Some of our better foods, some of our coal. Yeah. That was lame. Not thrilled. But sometimes, you know, they're nicer. Slavians have come to us. Stay cautious, but speak to them. You ain't our enemy, but you ain't our friends either. Go to our village if you want to make friends. Now move away. Let's convince them we're friendly. We took some sanity hits, but we got some food. And one more point towards friendship and research material for humans, so we can fight humans better. Doesn't say what those guys are, but I don't think we need to be attacking them. Oh, we're out of movement, so I guess we won't be attacking them. Could unlock Malachite here and gather some, but it's going to take a couple turns, I'd imagine. We have 9 points, though. Sure. We'll unlock it. And we'll camp. 520, yeah, a couple turns. So we're going to be here for 3 turns. We can cook, assuming we have any materials left for cooking. 1 set. You two can work on that. That's what we can do. We can unlock new cooking recipes. Okay. Child is wise and might become a Zerka. That would be great. I also want a warrior, but just about any kid can become a warrior. Not everyone can become a Zerka, so begin the trials. Aha, a beautiful Zerka. Rejoice. Alright, so let's head back into the gathering screen. No, let's go to the start and the equipment screen. She should be able to hold a lot more now, so we can give her some armor. Not very good armor, but we can give it to her. More. Okay. So, intelligence, mysticism, destiny. Okay, yeah, you're definitely using this thing. You're gonna be a beast with that, as opposed to this other thing you had. Yeah, 12 damage versus 9, 18 instead of 14, and then the snare ability. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So now into gathering. We're going to gather this a little bit more efficiently. Her gathering is now the 2nd highest that we have. This turn we collect the Malachite. A demon is approaching you aggressively. We'll defend ourselves through magic. Utopics. I've never seen them before. I just want to do this manually and see what they do. definitely want to get ourselves down. We are the... Nishi is the best damage dealer we've got here. And then we can play our demon. Our Zerka does pretty good magic damage. So put her in the front row. Ooh, and she does it to multiple targets, which is awesome. So she's going to get hit by both of those, but she'll be able to hit them both. Instead of, if they put it here, they'll only hit these two. Okay, I deal true damage with my ghostly axe. Nice. Now that we have the Zerka out, each time they play somebody, they're taking some damage. We're going to summon our Wraith to protect me. The combat attributes of everyone and increases their delay. Dead flesh. If another skill would deal poison damage to you that does not kill you, you will regenerate health equal to the damage received. That is fancy. Okay. So if we wait, we can play another copy. So I guess we'll wait. Play a second copy of her, or we could summon in her rats as deflective kind of thing. I'm going to put her in with regeneration so that she can kind of mitigate some of the damage she'll take here. Alright, let's see how this happens. Wow, the Wraith is no joke in this combat. Normally we summon a rat or something that's like, it deals 2 damage. Ooh, they get retribution damage. I didn't realize that. I didn't look at their symbols. Okay, so I have to target that one. No bonus damage from true damage. Takes a little bit of damage. This is our first one. We just get to deal 16 damage to whoever we want. So let's take out somebody with 16 life. How about that? Oh, I wanted to attack that one. 9 damage. Wonderful. We are going to have to do some rituals, because we are getting kind of beat up here, faith-wise. So I probably should have just taken the auto, but I just wanted to see what these dudes were. This is my ghostly axe for 14. So we can do like 21 damage between these two characters. She's going to deal 12. Let's attack this one. Should take that one out. It's not a lot of retribution, it just doesn't feel good to see that retribution happen. Alright, now we get to deal 16. So we can take out both of those characters. And we can heal her up just a little bit. Doesn't need much. Alright, so that was a pretty good round. She got beat up pretty badly though. Go ahead and play this character down. We only get 1 point, so I'm going to play Nishi out, because Nishi's pretty slow. I'd rather play her now than play her for 20 at the end. Play Whirlwind and myself. Summon in the Wraith to protect me. Over here. And we still have 2 more action points. it, but we'll play Ishi again. Yeah. They're done. Alright, we got a topaz crossbow out of it, which is 1.5 perception damage, so I'll probably end up using that. And I leveled up. So, yeah, I'll take more perception. I'm never going to be upset by that. Gathering-wise, if we stay one more turn, we do get to gather both again, so I think we should do that. And we're going to check out me. So I'm going to lose first strike, but I'm going to get 5 damage. It's pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable, indeed. And our low faith is so low that we are gonna have trouble. So we do need to perform a ritual. We don't have the mushrooms to do it. We do have the meat to handle it, and we don't have enough wood to do it. Ugh, all the malachite we've gathered. Yikes. Risk of losing Berserka is quite low. So our craftsperson increases carry limits in health. She's like gonna be stronger than most warriors. It's kind of funny. Right now you're using a weapon that requires wisdom. Intelligence isn't going to necessarily help you all that much, except it should help with your crafting. I think I'm going to give you that. I just don't see the value. Yeah, hit points are nice and all, but you don't even use a weapon that bases on strength. Alright. Gathering. Okay. Yeah. If we stay, we have to stay for 2 more turns, so we don't want to do that. Break camp. Let's move on. Here's some herbs. Ooh. Crossing Woodland Grove, you see a flickering of light and you sense the fluctuation of mystical power. As you approach, you see the woodland shake as 2 spirits fight. One clearly emanates darkness and the other shines as bright as the sun. The light spirit notices you and pleads. Quick, aid me. The dark spirit seeks to corrupt this place, twisted to its own dark will. I'm weakened. Please help, or at the very least stay out of it. This forest demon that we have with us can speak to the grove. I like that. The grove is indeed in peril. You see the tree bark scorched and the air thick with hot air. There is little life here, and that which you can sense seems oddly drone-like, lacking in the typical bustling of nature. So, I think this is one of the evil light spirits. So let's aid darkness. It's concept, so we won't be punished. Okay, you weaken the spirit of light enough that the darkness is able to break it. The effort causes an explosion of dark energy, and a lingering dark mist washes over the grove, twisting the plants and trees instantly. You feel the darkness left us stronger. We got Darkwood and a lot of destiny. We doubled her destiny. Ask the spirit what happened. The fading presence of darkness whispers, "Thank you. I felt this grove suddenly consumed by unnatural light, and as its opposite, I was drawn in by the forces of balance, but I was too weak. This power would have taken me and grown stronger. Where did the light spirit come from? It was always here. Every old grove has one. The elder children, elves, are made of it. Whatever broke in our world when the earth shook, it made the light wrong. And spirits of darkness like me, we are forever drawn to fight the light. Now it consumes us. I do not know how this is. The spirit is almost gone. You cannot hear it anymore. Thank them and leave." We got Shadowkin and Alpha clans. Interesting. Okay, well, that was interesting. I only get 1 more movement, so let's move up and we're gonna gather some herbs. We could unlock dark leather, or dark wood, or we could unlock fur leather. I definitely want to unlock food. So we have lots of wheat, like a lot of wheat. So we have primary wheat, and we have some meat. So we could do this one. We're about to get fish. We could also do vegetarian. So why don't we take that one? We can make meaty meals. Meat as a basis rather than meat as a secondary. We'll start with these two. Then if we move up again, we won't be able to gather either of these, so I'm not going to unlock either of those. That one alone is double, so we're going to get time and a half. If we can get up to 270, we can get triple. So I think I should be able to accomplish that. One short. Well, it'll be 10. So this will be 241 is actually all we need. 243. Okay, now we can get 3 sets of that. And these two can almost get a set of leather. So I guess we'll stay here for 2 turns. Might as well get the leather since we're here. Leather's a pretty low level thing though. Alright, 2 flying daggers is a pretty neat trick. Brute force is also nice. But this character's stats are pretty low otherwise. What's the purple stat? Yeah, mysticism is not its higher one, so let's give it a perception ability. I guess it already has it, we're just increasing it. It only goes up by 0.1, that's kind of sad. So we can give you a bunch of wisdom, which will help with rituals, crafting, gathering, and mental health. All those are great. Or we can give you more wits to make you act faster. Your wisdom's already pretty crazy high, and wits doesn't come up every time, so we'll take the wits. Now we'll break camp and make camp again. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to grab fish, and then we're going to cook. Or maybe we should research. Who's a good researcher? Probably the witch. Yeah, the witch isn't bad. We're going to be here for a few turns trying to do stuff, so you two can research. And then you, sir, you will cook. So, we're going to favorite a few recipes here. So, we're going to favorite that. We're going to favorite a sandwich. We won't always have access to herbs, so we'll make another type of sandwich, pickles, and then we can have pierogies. Okay. So now we have all these favorited here. We can kind of see what kind of amounts we have available. Have this feller just make all these things until he runs out. We're just gonna gather up a bunch of herbs, so hopefully next time we need a ritual we can take care of that. Maybe we'll even get an event. We'll see. Research point. You come across the ruins of a small human settlement. Sheltered within a dark grove. There are no remains of bodies, not even signs of a struggle. Instead, it seems as if the people simply left their home. Their material belongings, however, show signs of extreme heat and ash. They were welded together in unnatural ways. You also see pretty lights flickering nearby. These are definitely the unnatural light demons. The lights are beautiful, enticing. They sing and call to you with their calm and warmth. You're about to take another step forward when a man steps into sight and calls out, "Stop, please!" These are the Svatelko. They seem nice, but they seek to take you, and we cannot feed them anymore. Ask about the Svatelko. They're the lowest form of the Lightbringer, the force that comes from beneath the earth. I know not what the force is, only that when they came, our exile was done, and we have returned to aid the gods. The Svatelko and their lot will attack you with spirit, so you must plan ahead to strike them first, or be prepared for the spirit fight when they assail you first. The Svatelko advance towards you. We will defend ourselves with spirit. Perfect. The Svatelko dissolve, and the man nods. Good. So you are the chosen of the gods, and thus we, the Vohl, pledge our service to you. We all get some spiritual blessing. Our witch knows the Vohl. Does he mean the male witches, banished a century ago by Veles himself for abusing their power and inevitably falling to darkness due to their uncontrolled temper, stubbornness, and inappropriate practices? As a daughter of the Vidma, of course you would see us as such, as if your own kind did not blunder in darkness and meddle with blood magic and curses, eh? Tell him it is true. It is said the male trait runs even darker. The male taint runs even darker. And when it does, we deal with them, just as you deal with yours. The man's veins turn black for a split second before he adds in a calm voice, "Let us not argue. Times are dark. We heard whispers from Veles himself bidding us to return and help, and we will do so. Once the light is defeated, we may return to our squabble, dear sister. Nod and ask about the voices of Veles," he heard. Although Veles is long gone, we heard his whisper in our dreams. We know many may not accept it, but we were called to serve, and we will do so. From now on, if a boy shows talent, we will come to teach him. They will become Golsa if their magic is weak, or Vohl if it runs strong. Will he stay with you then? No, we are few, and I must teach many boys and guide those who are already my students. I will come when needed. Now beware of the Lightbringers. Remember, when they attack you, they will sting with spirit, so stay vigilant and try to attack first if your mystical power is low. Thank him and leave. And our Zerka leveled up. She can get a protective ward to get more shielding, or 2 flying daggers. Perception is abysmal. Let's give her the ability to withstand combat better. Food. Right, we finished our research, so they were automatically defaulted over to a bit of research, but I think we'll do research terrain. Level up our gatherer. Yep, make her a master gatherer, even more powerful, increasing it by 2.5. Brute force wouldn't be bad either, but gathering is so important. What kind of ritual situation are we in? Because I want to make sure we can do at least one ritual. Okay, so with these herbs, we can do double herb ritual. And we have tons of herbs, so yeah, we could do multiple rituals. So when we get one more science unlocked, that's when we'll stop. Another level up. We can give him parry, so he can shield himself in all ways. Or brute force. Same situation. Brute force is nice, but surviving when you're placed down, even nicer. Oh, he's cooking. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, yep, he depleted the meat. Now he's moved on to pickles. In another turn or two, he's going to deplete the pickles, so he'll move on to sandwiches. You're ambushed by goblin bandits. Fight or talk them out of it. Let's do talk them out of it. Let's just do it manually. Right, 15, 22, 18, 15. Oh yeah, I like this. Okay, I'm the fastest. She's the slowest. But she is doing this crazy thing. So targets all enemies and allies except the caster. I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. So let's favorite that one. At 13, you're very slow. Let's play you first. And we'll play faster people next time. Stun, so it makes people slower. you have that snare ability, so let's get you out next. Ooh, really get to pummel people. Place her over here, hoping they put another character she can pummel. Your rock can deal quite a bit of damage. And also has that nice spread of damage. Alright, my turn to get out here. I don't have that many hit points, so I'm going to hide behind somebody else. Alright, you can mark one of them, make them slower, and get you in for combat, and you can do life gain damage. Hunter's Mark seems nice, though. We can drop one of these two down below Nishi. Okay, our turn. I want to summon in the Wraith. That's gonna weaken everyone who's been played. Slows them all down, so now Nishi's ahead of everyone. Nice. And we can still play this character too. This one is mass damage, this one's faster, but single target damage. We'll take the mass damage one. Alright, I feel pretty good about this one. Getting all of our team going before the enemy is pretty great. The Wraith is much less useful in this combat, but that's okay. Boar's gone. It's actually unfortunate. If the boar was still there, we would have splashed on other people. Whose is this? 16? Ah, you're gonna have 1 hit point left? That's annoying. Luckily, they're not terribly strong. Okay, we should wipe everybody out with this one. The Wraith will attack... Oh, I didn't get to choose. I want you to attack that one. Okay, 15 damage. We're going to, yeah, kill the strongest one. Perfect, that one's gone. Now Nishi will take this one out. And we took all of like 4 sanity damage between all of our characters. Oh, 6. Illness? What? Bah, you do talk so well. Our bandit code won't let us just leave, but if you give us some of your food or stuff of your choosing, we will go and not bother you. Share some food and drink to mark this truce. We lose 10% of our food. Give up some of your chosen things. Or let's attack them, because I'm super annoyed they gave us an illness. It's annoying. How do we heal an illness? I don't remember. A perfect outcome. We kill those bandits. Ooh. Increases sanity regeneration, percentage increase in crafting, and a flat research increase from steel and topaz. Alright. And we got a material. Wonderful. So, how do we cure illness exactly? Let's see what it tells us here. Status effects. A sickness that strikes and weakens you for a time, lowers movement and hit points. So 3 turns it looks like until that person is cured. So in 3 turns we'll check in on everybody. So that's 3 turns, and we got our research done, so just make sure everyone is no longer ill. No illness that I saw. We still have 1 train artifact we could research, but I don't really want to be here for 6 more turns. We've gotten a ton of food, a lot of herbs, so we're doing good. Oh, there's a train artifact. Near steel and iron, but not near enough that we could gather either one. As you travel across the plains, you hear a screeching sound from a nearby patch of shrubbery. You come closer and see a small furry creature with yellow eyes and sharp teeth, its body torn up and trapped in some orc-made snares. Identify the creature. Leave it be, help the fella out, put it out of its misery. Let's identify it. This is most likely a shack, a house demon, and sometimes a messenger for the divine. Leaving it to its fate may be a dangerous move, considering their good nature can be fickle if they are mistreated. Let's help the fella out. You get it free of the snares, but its wounds are clearly infected with a nasty poison. The toxic green stuff is spreading fast, and the creature doesn't even cry out anymore. This could be contagious. Let's do our best. You manage to cure the poison and patch up the wounds, and the creature perks up within minutes. Gosh, that was a close one. I thank you, my dears. I thank you profoundly. Now, it would be tradition to offer up my services as a house demon, for I am a shack. But alas, I am otherwise engaged. Still, debts owed are a bruise on one's ego, so here, directions to a lair where valuable gifts await your rescue. Now, so long, friends, and with that, the shack disappears. So, where is our thing? Probably back up here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Lightbringers is that one. Divine Path over here. Yippers. Okay. Let's head over here. Granite we could gather. Oh, and another one right there. Goodness. I'm not really interested in any of the things near here, so we'll just come right here. We're going to pop up a camp. And because we have upped her gathering even more, wow, 200. So we can get that in 3 turns. We can make sandwiches. We can do research. Let's see who the best researchers we have are. So, we're going to be here for 3 turns? Is that what we figured out? I don't think we'll be able to research that fast. Nope, 6 turns. 3 turns, okay. 3 turns for research, 3 turns for gathering. Perfect. And then food. The 2 of you combined can make some food. I'll just chill out and keep watch as a hunter. It's kind of a cool terrain artifact. Looks like more like an old pillars and stuff, an old civilization. More quartz. Okay. We've leveled up. Now we can up her intelligence, or her wisdom, and her mysticism. So, research, crafting, and sanity, or wisdom is rituals, crafting, and gathering. I'll probably be using her as a gatherer more often than not, so I'll take the wisdom. We'll break camp. Head back over here. Here we can attack the boar's lair. Use our animalkin or hunter. We can smoke them out. It'll leave us less loot, but they'll be gone. I think we can handle this fight. Yeah, perfect outcome. And now we're going to camp here. And grab our artifact. Come down here. Nope, we're not going to do that research, because that's going to take 6 turns. So we'll just have everybody gather and stuff. Yeah, we're running out of wood anyhow, now that I see that. So it's a good thing that there was wood underneath that boar's nest. There's a rat and bee nest that's quite a bit harder. We find the remains of a non-human settlement deep in the forest. We come across the ruins of their town. It was torn asunder by the Shattering, clearly. But more than that, there's an odd light beaming from the gash. Search carefully. You find the tracks of people all going in one direction, away from this place. Their walk is odd, as if their steps were made in unison like an army. But you see children, folk with injuries, and even dogs following the same pattern. We're going to search here. You search the ruins, but you find mostly white ash and some rubble. But the more you linger here, the more you feel an odd burning upon your spirit, as if something's trying to get in. And now we have to fight those little light wisps. We resist. Right, we got the artifact. and a level up for our witch. Her mysticism is just crazy now. We've uncovered some fur leather, and we've uncovered 55 minutes of video, so that's a pretty reasonable video. Probably a little bit longer than most of you would actually like, so we're going to call it here, and I want to thank you for joining us. I named a couple of our characters this video after some of our commenters, so if you're watching and want to leave a comment, or you've already left a comment, leave another one. Tell me who you'd like to be have named after you, and if you don't want your name as it appears on your comment, go ahead and leave, you know, which character you want, how you'd like them named.